I know they're not gonna let him go. Hey everyone, Henry Yellow here, welcome back. Right now we are going to watch Wagon Master from 1950, directed by John Ford. This is my final John Ford movie reaction that I will post on YouTube. I do still have some of his other movies on my list, such as The Lost Patrol, The Whole Town's Talking, Sergeant Rutledge, Two Rode Together, Cheyenne Autumn, and a few others. But I plan to watch those on Patreon much later on. So if you'd love to join me in watching those, or if you'd just love to see my full reaction to this movie or the past John Ford movie reactions that I've done, then you can go ahead and check out my Patreon. The link is in the description below. And if you enjoy my YouTube videos, go ahead, click that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications because I'll be watching more movies from different directors in the future. Soon after this movie reaction is posted, I will also create a post on my community post, and you can go ahead and comment the directors or actors that you'd love to see me react to next. I'll explain everything in the post, so keep an eye out for that. For now, let's get ready to watch Wagon Master. Are you ready? Let's go. For murder, the Cleggs.
I wish you hadn't have done that, son.
He could have continued shooting.
Please, don't shoot!
Did the guy only have one bullet in that pistol? Since you're gonna shoot anyway, make sure you empty the gun or get the job done.
The way I figure, Travis, these ponies ought to bring us $30 a head. 12 head of $30 comes to 320. 360. Say, that's not bad for 4 months' work. Not bad at all.
Look anything like him?
No.
Howdy, Marshal. Howdy. Horse trader?
Yep, that's my business. You fellas looking for a horse trade?
8, 9, and 10.
Thank you, Marshal. Got yourself a good horse for $10. Of course, he's got his own little peculiarities.
Ooh. He's gonna get thrown off.
These here, your horses?
Yeah, they belong to me and Sandy here.
What are you figuring on asking for them?
$50 a head.
$50 a head?
Ooh.
Well, I'll be dead blasted. Well, that's enough to make the Lord himself. All right, I repent my words of wrath. But I'll be gall danged if I'm going to pay any $50 a... Hey, you wouldn't happen to know that San Juan River country, would you?
Yeah, we know it. What about it, Grandpa?
You ever chaw?
Tried it once.
Use the words of wrath.
Only tolerable well.
The horses at their back are stealing the spotlight, looking so cute and majestic.
Maybe pick yourselves up an extra 100 or so on the side.
Doing what?
Wagon Master, that's what. Leading our wagons to the San Juan, a valley that's been reserved for us by the Lord, so we can plow it and seed it and make it fruitful in his eyes.
The horse seems to be listening intently too.
That's why I keep my hat on all the time, so my horns won't show. Why, I got more wives than Solomon himself. That's what folks around here say. Why, next summer there'll be 100 families on the move, and they're counting on us to have a crop ready for them. If we don't, they'll starve sure as...
Sure as rain.
shooting.
The elder here has offered us a fair price for horses.
A fair price?
Fair price.
Why, for that old crowbait there?
Nope. Better count us out.
And 100 people gambling their lives on us.
Well, the Mormons got the forest turned. Looked like they're getting ready to pull out.
Well, as long as they're out of town by 7:30. That's their deadline.
We're gonna have to leave this hospitable community at exactly 7:30.
7 o'clock. You better get moving.
Kind of seems like they're being driven away.
We're tough. We've had to be tough. Ever since Brother Brigham led our people across the plains. Well, they survived, and dang it, we'll survive too.
He can't even say dang? Dang.
Elder, we'll get there. With the Lord's help.
That's right, Sister Ledyard. Supposing you blow that horn again.
Sounds majestic. Even the horses are shocked.
What's gonna happen when they reach that desert?
Oh, I don't know. We warned them, didn't we?
$50 a head's a good price, ain't it?
Yeah, but there's a lot easier ways to make a living.
I left my gal in old Virginia.
Alleying behind the wagon train. Hey, Elder! Head 'em west.
West, why?
The Lord didn't provide any water the way you're heading.
Ah, I knowed you'd give the Lord a hand, son. Wagons west!
Wagons west!
Wagons west are rolling.
That deep voice.
Gosh, do I hear music? It sounds like music.
Miss Fife, we have company.
She's drunk. Teeth pulled.
Dr. Hall. Gus! You might offer a lady a drink.
An odd bunch in the middle of nowhere.
You mean this stuff?
Not that stuff. Been drinking that for 3 days. Just a drink of water.
So, with her water all gone, Mr. Peachtree here poured a couple of quarts of this lightning elixir and give it to their mule. She was going over the hill like a Kansas twister. And here they've been ever since. And the question is, what are we going to do with them? Give them a team, I guess, and enough water to get them to Crystal City. Mr. Peachtree here says that the professor wasn't exactly popular in Crystal City. You mean they was run out? Well, they was invited out like we was. Give them what they need and let's get on.
I don't believe these people are up to traveling alone.
Don't think we ought to take up with their kind of people, Elder.
I'm not leaving them now, and that's flat.
You're hired out to... Hold on there, both of you. I ain't so sure, but what the Lord didn't put these folks in our path for a reason. He's gone to a lot of trouble getting these people into this fix.
Well, putting it that way.
All right. Blow your horn, Sister Ledyard. Wagons west.
A wide, empty space.
How far you reckon it is?
Next water? Oh, 40 miles.
Well, the Lord will provide.
By golly, I bet it's gonna be hotter than...
Mind your language.
I wasn't cussing. I was gonna say Hades, but hell ain't cussing. It's geography.
Geography.
Like you might say Abilene or Salt Lake City.
Don't you go be making any remarks about Salt Lake City.
Oh, he's sensitive.
Ah, here, stop it, stop it. What's the matter with you two?
Oh, whoa.
Sam, Sister Ledyard, blow your horn. Carnation idiot. He gave a goose.
Oh,
Pardon me, ladies.
Excuse me, Professor, but shaving ain't permitted here. Kind of low on water.
I have never appeared in front of my audience unshaven. I do not propose to do so now.
I'm real sorry, sir.
Your apology is accepted.
Get your way.
You shouldn't have done that, ma'am.
I'm sorry you fell off your horse.
I mean about taking a wash out here in the desert. We need that water for our horses.
I won't take another bath till you tell me to.
there was a reason they ran out of water. They don't know how to conserve water.
Feet hurt, ma'am?
Nope.
Here, try these on.
Get these from that Red-headed gal?
Yes, ma'am. How they feel?
Oh,
Better than high heels, I'm sure.
thanks very much, and thank you, lady friend.
She ain't that either, ma'am.
Walking 40 miles with no water in this heat.
Water! Water! River yonder!
Hold your horses, men!
Whoa! Calm down, kids. The river ain't going anywhere.
Have I your permission to take a bath now?
Why, yes, ma'am. I reckon you...
Thank you.
Hey, if you fellas will play that Chuckawalla swing, I think I can get a Texas Star Square going.
Sure, let's give her a whirl.
Chakawala swing. This is the Texas Star Square.
Put your arm around her and go swinging down the floor. When you do it once, you're gonna want to do it more. Swing right around and do it all again. Chuck-walla, 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 swing. We'll dance till the floors and the rafters ring. High on your nose, now stomp your heels. You'll know just how the chuck-walla feels.
Ah, the Clags.
Thought maybe you might help out some strangers down in their luck.
You're welcome to share what little we have.
That's neighborly, mister. Did you hear that, boys?
You know who they are, don't you?
Yep, I reckon I do. Uncle Shiloh, they're the only ones toting guns.
You boys ever draw on anybody?
No, sir. Just snakes. What's them words on your wagon say?
Dr. A. Loxley Hall.
Uncle Shiloh, look here what I found. A doctor.
Not sure if he's a real doctor though.
Well, now that's real providential. Be obliged you'd take a look at my shoulder, Doc.
I'm not certain, sir.
Said you was a doctor.
I'm not exactly qualified.
Are you lying?
I hate liars.
My boys would just soon shoot a liar as look at him.
And now they're threatening him.
That's a bullet hole. You've been wounded.
The chunk of lead is still in there. Get it out. Yes, sir, it's real providential. They got grub, water, and Doc to tend my arm, and a golden bed for me to rest up in.
Sometimes I wonder how horns like that make that kind of sound. Because if it's hollow, the wind would just blow through it without making much of a noise.
Won't you stop and have a bite of breakfast with us?
Yes, ma'am. Sandy, let's go.
No, ma'am. No breakfast.
Expect your people to go easy on our food, obey orders, mind your language, and keep your distance.
We Clags ain't used to being spoke to that way.
You shut up, Luke. You ain't quite bright.
As soon as you get your strength back, you go it on your own.
The Lord will bless you for this, brother.
That wasn't very healthy, Elder.
You afraid of him?
Yeah?
What about you, son?
Who, me?
That makes 3 of us. But I'm not letting the Cleggses know it. We're still headed for the San Juan. I want to make sure we all get there.
Is that the moon? The shadow of the moon in the sky. That's nice. Oh, Navajos. But the people in the wagons don't have weapons.
You talk the language?
Sandy there, he speaks it real good.
Sandy! Shuck your pistols, boys. Yatte! Tell them we come in peace.
Says we're all thieves.
Smarter than he looks.
Who y'all not?
Don't tell him that, you fool. Tell him we're Mormons.
Says the Mormons are his brothers. Says they're not big thieves like most white men, just little thieves.
Oh, he's right. Complimentary, ain't he?
He's inviting us to their camp tonight.
Tell him we'll be there.
How about a dance?
It's not my music.
As the rule, at a squaw dance, it's customary for the lady to ask the gentleman.
Reese! We don't want to have any trouble with the wagon master, now do we?
Uncle Shiloh is the one keeping all of them in check.
You don't have to protect me. I can take care of myself. I'm used to it. And I don't need any sympathy either. You like him, don't you? I don't want to see him full of bullet holes, if that's what you mean.
Sister Lamanite, I ain't a dancer. Better give it a whirl, Brother Perkins.
What's with her expression? She looks shocked. Yeah, I think I can understand what she's saying.
Strip this man to the waist and tie him to a wagon wheel.
I wouldn't interfere if I were you.
They ain't gonna whip no Cleggses.
A whipping's better than a scalping.
They're used to using violence to get what they want. But this time, the Indians have more guns. Let's just hope the Cleggs don't take it out on the Mormons later.
Well, Professor, here's where we leave you.
I should like to take this opportunity to express to you...
That's all right, Professor. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Sandy, I think I'll go courting.
He's making a move. Okay.
Sure hope I see you again, Miss Denver.
Thanks.
Like a valley I got in mind. A man could make an awful nice little cattle ranch in that valley. And had someone to kind of help him with the cooking and such.
Goodbye, fella.
Goodbye. Seems like she's not ready to settle down. Well, he tried.
Uncle Shiloh wants you folks back in camp. Come on.
What's this about now?
If there's any trouble, I just gotta kill you.
Uncle Shiloh, they're toting guns.
Drop 'em.
We'll just stay together until we reach the San Juan River. One big happy family, with your old Uncle Shiloh at the head of it. There won't be any trouble, will there, Elder?
Reckon there won't.
Too bad they didn't have more guns to protect themselves.
We hired out as wagon masters, not gunfighters.
I'd have taken my chances if you'd have backed my play.
I ain't risking 60 lives on a fool play like that. What if we'd go out there and get ourselves killed? These folks would starve to death trying to get over these mountains. Without us, they haven't got a chance.
But what's going to happen when we reach the San Juan? You think the Cleggs are just going to tip their hats and ride away?
Of course not.
We'll take care of that when we come to it.
Yeah.
Travis is thinking of the bigger picture.
Sheriff's posse. Uncle Shiloh.
Elder, one wrong move out of anyone, we start shooting.
Howdy, Elder.
Howdy, Marshal.
We're still hunting them Cleggses. Don't suppose you've seen them.
Don't seem hardly likely, does it?
Oh, yeah, we're running a little low on grub. Don't suppose you have an extra side of bacon in there.
Yeah, I reckon so.
I'll get it for you, partner. Know
Thank
just
you.
where it is.
Thank you.
That's his chance to get a cheap shot in. Slapped him with bacon.
Elder, you wouldn't be lying to me, would you?
I don't rightly think that I have told a lie to a man for an awful long time. I don't
I guess
think
about
that
now, Sandy's as good a time as any.
I could rightfully tell you. Kick him, Marshal, right that blasted horse.
I'd be careful who I took up with. There's some mighty unsavory characters traveling with this wagon train.
You can say that again.
Get going!
They got out of this predicament, but they're not out of the woods yet.
I think we can make it afoot or a horseback, but my opinion is the grain wagon can't make it.
That grain is more valuable to us than gold itself.
Did I hear somebody mention gold? Gold always interests me.
We were talking about our seed grain, Mr. Cleggs.
When are you gonna make your play?
They could have made their play back with the Navajos.
The old trail's all washed out, Elder, but I think we can make it. Sure take a lot of digging, though. There's sure a lot of mighty pretty country over that mountain, Elder. Rivers, valley and all.
Travis, I got me a gun.
Where'd you get that?
I got it from Miss Prudence. She got it from her little brother. He got it from his grandpap before he got religion. I'll take care of them Cleggses if you'll just back my play.
Be careful that gun don't go off and blow your brains out.
Or he's gonna shoot his own butt cheek, putting it in his back like that. Oh, whoa.
It is making, Uncle Shiloh.
I demand the privilege of taking my wagon over next. It contains nothing of value, including the driver.
Well, now, Professor...
Sir, I insist.
Did he just roast himself?
I'm going with you.
If we go down together. Once they get one wagon across, the rest of the horses will follow the first wagon.
All right, Brother Sam, climb up there and take her across, boy. When she gets started, don't stop. Keep 'em going. Sandy, now...
We're saying goodbye, Elder. So it's only fitting that we give you something to remember us by.
They're gonna whip him, of course.
Grain wagon. More valuable than gold itself. Get down off him there.
What are you gonna do?
Elder, get up there.
I know they're not gonna let him go.
Only it's gonna be at a dead run and them wheels ain't gonna be setting no rut. Reese, I'm gonna let you whip him up. Reese. Don't shoot. Please don't shoot.
Oh, now you're begging.
You killed my boys.
Yeah.
Good boys there was, too.
You can't take it when it's been done to you.
Look was my oldest boy.
Thought you never drew on a man.
That's right, sir.
Only snakes.
Only on snakes.
Well, they were snakes. Even till the end, Uncle Shiloh was trying to play on sympathy to sneakily take one of the guns and shoot them. I did not feel sorry for the Cleggses family at all. I think they got exactly what was coming to them. They used violence and force to get what they want. It was only a matter of time until someone shot them dead. Better for it to happen sooner rather than later, or else they would continue killing and taking advantage of other people. At the beginning of the movie, I was quite surprised when the townspeople invited the Mormons out of the town. It seems like they don't like the Mormons or something. It turns out there was widespread opposition to Mormons in the 19th century, leading to violence and persecution. This opposition stemmed from various factors, including the Mormon Church's unique religious practices like plural marriage and its separate social and political identity. The Mormon belief was considered heretical because it was seen as a threat to mainstream American Protestantism. The practice of polygamy was particularly controversial, leading to accusations of immorality and social disruption. Oh, I didn't know they practice polygamy. I mean, I'm not very familiar with the Mormon belief or faith. So that's why they were driven out of town, because of the differences in belief and religion. Well, wherever you go, there will always be discrimination or how do you say, conflicts among different people. The townspeople drove out the Mormons. Townspeople also drove out the doctor with his lightning elixir. But even so, Mormons still look down on the doctor's group, regardless of whether it's the townspeople, the Mormons, or people like the doctor and his group. I think the real evil is the Klex's family or people like them who harm others and murder others. Instead of nitpicking on the little differences, I think we should band together as fellow humans and stop people who are actually evil. Things were really tough back then, weren't they? With no technology or globalization, and the Mormons had to travel I don't know how many hundreds of miles just to get to their destination and plant their crops. Without enough perseverance and strength, and also helping each other, they wouldn't be able to make it that far. It was a dangerous journey, and one mistake could leave them stranded with no food or water, and you could easily just die in the middle of nowhere. We're lucky we don't have to face what they faced. We are living a good life compared to their hardships. Overall, I think this is a nice little movie with a satisfying ending. What do you think of Wagon Master? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thanks for watching this movie with me. Hope you enjoyed my reaction, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.